Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money easily, while others struggle so much to achieve financial stability? What if I told you that for those born under the sign of Aries, a series of powerful transformations are about to happen in the area of money? That's right. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and important financial changes are knocking at your door. But here's a warning. If you don't pay attention to the signs I'm going to show you today, you could end up missing out on opportunities that would completely change your financial life. I'm talking about real practical transformations that will impact your bank account, your security, and your future. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover exactly what these 7 changes are scheduled to happen in your financial life. And I'm not talking about empty promises or wishful thinking. I'm talking about real energetic movements, planetary alignments, and astrological trends that have already begun to manifest. So pay close attention, because each piece of information here could be the key you've been waiting for to finally unlock the prosperity you so deserve. Get ready, because your relationship with money is about to change in a surprising way. First change. An unexpected opportunity will knock on your door. The first financial transformation approaching in Aries' life is all about the unexpected. You know that feeling when you're walking along at a leisurely pace and suddenly something comes out of nowhere, catching you by surprise? That's exactly what's about to happen. The universe is preparing a financial opportunity you couldn't even imagine. It could be a job offer from someone you haven't seen in a while, a project you'd forgotten about coming back with a vengeance, or even an idea that pops into your head like a flash. The important thing here is to understand that this opportunity won't come wrapped in a gift box with a bow. It may appear disguised. It may seem small at first. You may even hesitate to accept it because you think it's no big deal. But that's precisely where the danger lies. Aries tends to be impulsive and decisive, but at this particular moment, you need to balance your fiery energy with a little patience and observation. The opportunity that's coming has enormous growth potential. Imagine planting a seed that seems tiny, but that over time grows into a giant tree full of fruit. That's what we're talking about. And best of all, this change isn't just about luck. It has everything to do with the work you've already been doing, the connections you've built, the energy you've put into the world. The universe is returning all of this to you now, only multiplied. But there's one important detail. You need to be alert. You can't just wait for things to fall from the sky. This opportunity will require you to take the first step, show interest, and be willing to invest time and energy. If you sit around waiting for everything to resolve itself, you might end up missing it. And look, I'm not saying this to pressure you, but to prepare you. Because Aries energy is precisely this: action, movement, courage. So when the door opens, even if it's just a crack, you need to have the courage to push hard and walk in. Another important thing, this opportunity may come with a test. You may need to prove your worth, showcase your skills, or even face some resistance. But don't be discouraged. Aries are natural-born warriors, and this is your time to shine. Every obstacle that appears along the way is just another chance for you to show what you're capable of. And when you achieve this first financial change, you'll realize it opens doors to even greater things. It's like a domino effect. One thing leads to another, and before you know it, your financial life is on a completely different level. So keep your eyes open, because any moment now, this opportunity will present itself. And when it arrives, you'll know exactly what to do. Second change. Your value will finally be recognized. The second transformation coming your way has everything to do with recognition. You know how you work hard, dedicate yourself, give your best, and it seems like no one notices? You know how you feel undervalued, as if your achievements are invisible? Well, that's about to change dramatically. The universe is organizing things in a way that your value will be impossible to ignore. You might get a promotion at work, a raise, or finally be able to charge a fair price for your services. If you're self-employed, get ready, because clients who truly value what you do are coming. And I'm not talking about just any client. I'm talking about those who recognize your quality, who pay you well, and who even recommend you to others. It's a complete shift in energy. To better understand, think of it this way. Until now, you may have been in an environment or situation where your brilliance was somewhat dimmed, as if you were a powerful light bulb covered by a cloth. Now that cloth is being removed. Your light will shine with all its intensity, and people will finally see you for who you truly are. Someone talented, capable, deserving of all the best. But this change also brings a responsibility. When you start to be recognized, you need to be prepared to sustain that recognition. There's no point in receiving an opportunity and not being ready to seize it. So this is the time to invest in yourself. Whether it's learning something new, improving your skills, or caring for your personal presentation, it all counts. People are watching you more than you realize. And the impression you make now will determine how much you earn in the future. There's also another aspect of this change that's very important. Self-confidence. Many Aries, despite appearing super confident on the outside, sometimes harbor doubts deep down. Thoughts like, am I good enough? Or do I deserve to earn more? Can be sabotaging you without you even realizing it. This second transformation comes precisely to heal that. When you start to be recognized and valued by others, something inside you changes too. You start to believe more in your potential. And this belief fuels even greater achievements. It's a positive, self-reinforcing cycle. The more you believe in yourself, the more results you achieve. The more results you achieve, the more you believe in yourself. And so on. So don't reject the praise that's coming your way. Don't minimize your achievements. Accept recognition with gratitude and humility, but also with the certainty that you deserve all of this and more. Another interesting thing about this change is that it can come from where you least expect it. It might not be your boss who values you first, but a colleague, a client, or even someone outside your professional field who will recognize your talent and open doors for you. Pay attention to casual conversations, to seemingly insignificant comments, because sometimes that's where the seed of a great opportunity lies. And remember, financial recognition isn't just about earning more money, but also about working less for more. It's about having a better quality of life. It's about being able to choose who you work with and under what conditions. This freedom is coming to you, believe me. Third change. An investment from the past will finally pay off. The third financial transformation that's coming is all about harvesting. You know that thing you planted a long time ago and had even forgotten about? It could be a course you took, a skill you developed, a contact you cultivated, or even money you invested in something. Well, it's time to harvest. The universe works on its own timetable, and we don't always see immediate results from the things we do. But that doesn't mean these things were in vain. Everything you've ever done in life, every effort, every dedication has been recorded. And now, almost magically, you'll start to see the return on all of that. Maybe someone will remember you for a project precisely because of that skill you developed years ago. Maybe that knowledge you acquired but never really used will become exactly what the market is asking for now. Or maybe that financial investment you made, however small, has grown in ways you never imagined. The important thing here is to understand that nothing is lost. Everything transforms. And every investment you make in yourself, whether of time, money, or energy, will pay off at some point. The problem is that many people give up too soon. They plant the seed but don't have the patience to wait for it to germinate and grow. They keep pulling the little plant out every time to see if it's taking root. And in the end, they don't reap anything. But you won't make that mistake. Because this third change is precisely showing that your patience will be rewarded. Everything you did in the past, even if it didn't work out at the time, was preparing you for this moment. Think about how many times you felt frustrated because something didn't work out when you wanted it to. How many times you thought you were wasting time, that you should be doing something else. But the truth is, you were exactly where you needed to be. Every experience, every lesson learned, every connection was preparing you for this moment. And the best part, this change doesn't happen alone. It has a ripple effect. When a past investment pays off, it usually paves the way for other returns as well. It's as if the universe is saying, look, you were patient, you believed, so now I'm going to show you it was worth it. And then results start to appear in several areas at once. That old project you'd shelved suddenly becomes reality. That idea that seemed crazy suddenly makes perfect sense. That person you once helped without expecting anything in return appears with an incredible opportunity. Everything connects. And you finally understand that there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything has a purpose, a right time. So if you're going through a moment of doubt right now, if you're wondering if it's worth continuing to invest in yourself, the answer is yes. 1,000 times yes. Because the return is coming. Maybe not exactly in the way you imagined, maybe not at the exact moment you planned, but it's coming. And when it does, you'll be thrilled to realize how everything made sense. How every step you took, even the ones that seemed wrong, was leading you to this place of abundance. And since we're talking about reaping the rewards of what you sow, I'd like to make a special request of you. If the messages in this video are touching your heart, If you feel like these words resonate with your life, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I read every comment and am so happy to know that these messages are reaching people from different places. And if you truly feel that the content on this channel is making a difference in your life, consider becoming a supporter, a subscriber. Your support allows me to continue bringing these messages to you and so many others who need to hear them. Every contribution, no matter how small, makes a huge difference. So if it's in your heart to contribute, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And now let's continue, because we still have more important changes to discuss about your financial life. Fourth change. A new source of income will appear. The fourth transformation that's coming is one of the most exciting. I'm talking about a new source of income. It's not just about increasing your current income, but rather opening a completely new path for money to enter your life. It could be an extra job, a side project, a business idea, or even something you do as a hobby turning into money. The universe is opening doors for you to diversify your financial income. And this is extremely important, because relying on a single source of income is risky these days. The more ways money reaches you, the more security and peace of mind you have. Just think, if one door closes, you have others open. If one source dwindles, you have others to compensate. It's like having several faucets of abundance instead of just one. And the best part is that this new source of income won't require you to work yourself to death. I'm not saying it will be easy or that it won't be hard work, but it will flow more naturally than you imagine. It will be something that matches your skills, your interests, and who you are. That's why it will be enjoyable too. It won't be just another heavy obligation. It will be something that excites you, that energizes you, that makes you wake up wanting to do something. Many Aries have 1,000 ideas in their heads, but sometimes lack the focus or courage to put them into practice. This change is here to push you in that direction. The timing is right. The energy is favorable. All you need to do is take the first step. And it doesn't even have to be a giant step. It can be small. Could just be starting to study what interests you. It could be talking to someone who already does what you want to do. It could be testing an idea on a small scale before investing heavily. The important thing is to get started. Because Aries energy is one of initiative, of pioneering. You weren't made to sit around waiting for things to happen. You were made to make things happen. And this new source of income is your chance to prove it to yourself and the world. Another important thing. Don't underestimate the power of small investments. Sometimes we wait for that big opportunity that will solve all our problems at once. But the truth is, wealth is often built with many small contributions added together. It's like building a house. You don't put it all in at once. You go brick by brick. And in the end, when you look back, you see you've built something solid and lasting. So if this new source of income seems small at first, don't get discouraged. Value it. Take care of it. Make it grow. Because what seems small today can become your main source of income tomorrow. Many people started out selling a few things here and there, and today they have a thriving business. There are people who started out doing a little side job and now make a comfortable living from it. You could be the next person to have this success story. But you need to believe. You need to take action. You need to be open to receiving. And you know what else? This new source of income could be connected to something you love. How many times have you thought, wow, it would be so great if I could make money doing this? Whatever that this is, now could be your chance. The universe is creating the conditions for you to combine business with pleasure, so you can earn money doing what you love. And that's a huge blessing, because when you work with something you love, it doesn't feel like work. You wake up feeling excited. You feel fulfilled. And money flows more easily because you're aligned with your essence. So pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the opportunities that arise. And most importantly, pay attention to your heart. It knows which path to follow. Fifth change. You will learn to manage your money better. The fifth financial transformation that's coming isn't just about earning more, but about taking better care of what you earn. It may seem like a boring topic, but it's one of the most important. What's the point of earning a lot if the money slips through your fingers and you never know where it goes? Many Aries have this characteristic of being generous and impulsive. They see something they like and buy it immediately. They want to help someone and do so without thinking twice. This is beautiful. It shows a good heart. But financially it can be a problem. and the universe is calling you to a new level of financial maturity. It's not about you stopping being generous or enjoying life. It's just about doing it more consciously, more balanced. Imagine your financial life as a garden. If you only plant and never water, the plants die. If you only water and never plant, there's nothing to grow. You need balance. You need care. You need a plan. And this coming change will bring you clarity on this. You might find a financial organization method that works for you. Maybe someone will teach you something important about money. Or maybe you simply have a flash of insight, a deep understanding of how money works and how you can make it work for you instead of just working for it. An interesting thing is that when you start managing your money better, it seems to yield more. It's like magic. You earn the same amount, but suddenly you have some left over. You can save a little. You can invest. You can achieve dreams that previously seemed impossible. And all this without needing to earn much more. Just with organization and awareness. Of course, earning more helps, and the other changes we're talking about here will make you earn more. But if you don't have this foundation of management skills, increasing your income won't solve your problems. Some people earn little and live well, and others earn a lot and live poorly. The difference lies precisely in how you manage the money you have. So this fifth change is here to teach you this, to give you practical tools, to help you see your financial patterns, both the good and the bad. And most importantly, to give you the courage to change what needs to be changed. Because sometimes we know what we should do, but we don't. We keep putting it off, making excuses. But the time has come to truly take control. To look at your financial situation without fear, shame, or judgment. And from there, create a plan. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. But it needs to exist. And you need to follow it. An important tip: start small. Don't try to change everything at once, or you'll overwhelm yourself and give up. Choose one thing to improve first. It could be better controlling small daily expenses. It could be creating the habit of saving a percentage of your income, even if it's just a little. It could be paying off a small debt to feel the taste of victory. Anything that makes you feel in control. And when you achieve that first change, move on to the next. And so it goes. Step by step. Brick by brick. Building a solid and healthy financial life. Another thing that will greatly help you with this change is exchanging ideas with people who are already where you want to be. People who have a healthy relationship with money. They know how to earn, save, and invest. Their energy is contagious. You learn a lot just by being around them. So, seek out this kind of company. Avoid complaining about life with people who are in the same bad situation as you. This only drags you down. Seek inspiration. Seek examples. And most importantly, believe that you are capable of having a prosperous and balanced financial life. Because you are. Sixth change. A profitable partnership will emerge. The sixth financial transformation is all about unity. I'm talking about partnership, collaboration, joining forces with another person to create something greater. Aries tend to be independent. They like to do things their way, in their own time. And that has its value. But sometimes, by wanting to do everything alone, we miss out on incredible opportunities for growth that only come when we team up with someone. And the universe is preparing a very special partnership for you. It could be a business partnership. It could be a joint project with someone whose skills complement yours. It could even be a romantic partnership where you both grow financially together. The important thing is that this union will multiply your results. You know that saying that 1 + 1 can be more than 2? That's exactly it. When you team up with the right person at the right time with the right intentions, things simply explode with growth. Because each of you brings your talents, your energy, your network. And all of this combined creates a strength that neither of you could have alone. But be careful. Not just any partnership will work. You need to choose carefully who you partner with. It needs to be someone you trust, who shares your values, who is willing to work as hard as you. Because a bad partnership is worse than working alone. It generates conflict, burnout, and losses. So when that opportunity arises, and it will soon, don't get carried away by the excitement of the moment. Stop. Breathe. Analyze carefully. Talk to the person at length. Establish clear agreements from the start. Define who will do what, how you will share the profits, what happens if someone wants to leave. All of this needs to be agreed upon before you begin. Sounds boring, it seems suspicious, but it's protection. It's care for yourself and the other person as well. And when everything is aligned, when you feel deep down that this is the right person, then you can dive in headfirst. Because the right partnership is a blessing. It's having someone to share the challenges and multiply the joys. It's having someone to celebrate the victories with and count on during the difficulties. It's growing together. It's building something greater than either of you could achieve alone. And look, there's an important detail about this change. It can come from where you least expect it. Sometimes we look for a partner in the obvious place, in the field we already know. But the universe may be preparing a surprise. It could be someone from another field, another generation, a completely different style than yours. And precisely because they're different, because they bring a perspective you don't have, this person will add so much. So don't put yourself in a box. Don't just look for someone like you. Sometimes magic happens precisely in the differences, in the unique way each person sees the world. When these perspectives meet and complement each other, the result is surprising. Another cool thing about this change is that it can awaken dormant skills in you. Because when you work with someone, you need to learn to negotiate, to compromise, to listen, to communicate better. And all of this makes you grow not only financially but as a person. It teaches you patience, understanding, and teamwork. Takes you out of your comfort zone in a good way. So when this partnership arises, see it as an opportunity for growth in every sense. And prepare to reap abundant rewards from this union. 7th shift. You will unlock your true ability to generate wealth. The 7th and final financial transformation is the most profound of all. It's not about earning more in a specific month or receiving a one-off opportunity. It's about an internal energetic shift that will change your relationship with money forever. I'm talking about finally unlocking your true ability to generate wealth. Because the truth is, you've always had this ability. It's always been within you. But for some reason it was locked away. Blocked. Whether it was due to limiting beliefs you inherited from your family, bad experiences from the past, or fear of shining, of success, of being judged. Whatever the reason, this blockage is dissolving now. The universe is removing the obstacles. It's clearing the path. It's giving you permission, and most importantly, it's making you give yourself permission to prosper. You know, when we feel like we don't deserve to be rich? That money is dirty, that it's hard to earn, that only unscrupulous people can achieve it? These thoughts are like invisible chains that bind us to scarcity. But they're not true. Money is energy. It's exchange. It's the result of delivering value. And you have a lot of value to deliver to the world. You have unique talents, unique experiences, a combination of characteristics that only you possess. And that's worth a lot. It's worth its weight in gold. The world needs what you have to offer. And it's willing to pay for it. But first, you need to believe in it. You need to clear out those old beliefs that no longer serve you. You need to give yourself permission to earn well, to be comfortable, to live abundantly. It's not selfishness. It's not vanity. It's justice. It's recognizing your own worth. And when you do this internally, when you change your vibration around money, things outside begin to change too. It's automatic. It's universal law. You attract what you vibrate. So if you vibrate scarcity, fear, smallness, that's what will appear in your life. But if you start vibrating abundance, confidence, and worthiness, your external reality adjusts to match it. And that's the most powerful change of all. Because when you truly embody this new mindset, there's no ceiling on your financial growth. The sky's the limit. You can earn as much as you want. You can have the life you dream of. You can fulfill all those desires that seemed impossible. Not because you'll win the lottery or because a miracle will happen out of nowhere, but because you'll be emanating such a strong energy of prosperity that opportunities will be drawn to you like a magnet. The right people will appear. The right ideas will emerge. Paths will open. Everything will start to flow in ways you couldn't even imagine before. And look, this change has already begun. You being here watching this video is already part of it. Because seeking knowledge on the subject, taking an interest in understanding how energies work, this already shows that you're opening up. You're preparing. You're saying yes to the universe. And the universe is responding with an even greater yes. With all these 7 changes we've discussed here, each one is a door opening. An opportunity for you to raise your financial standard. For you to finally live the prosperous life that was always rightfully yours. So don't be afraid. Don't doubt. Don't sabotage. Receive these blessings with an open heart. With gratitude and confidence. Knowing that you deserve all this and much more. And now that you know these 7 powerful changes coming to your financial life, I want to reinforce a few important points. First, just knowing isn't enough. You need to act. Each of these changes will require you to do your part. The universe opens doors, but you need to walk through them. Opportunities will appear, but you need to seize them. Recognition will come, but you need to be prepared to receive it. So commit to yourself now. Decide that you will pay attention to the signs, that you will be open to opportunities, that you will have the courage to act even when you're afraid. Because that's how life is transformed. That's how prosperity manifests. With faith, with action, with persistence. And remember that you're not alone on this journey. Thousands of other Aries are going through similar transformations. They're facing the same challenges. They're having the same doubts. And each one who manages to unlock their prosperity paves the way for others to do the same. It's a collective energy. A wave of abundance sweeping all Aries right now. And you're part of this wave. So lift your head. Take a deep breath. And get ready. Because your financial life will never be the same. Things are changing for the better. And the more you believe in this, the faster and more powerful these changes will manifest. Before I finish, I wanted to ask you a question. Which of these 7 changes touched you most deeply? Which one do you need most in your life right now? Think about it carefully. And if you'd like, share it with me in the comments. I love hearing what resonates with you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. Click the subscribe button and activate the bell so you don't miss future videos. Because I will continue to bring messages like this, which can make all the difference in your life. And if you feel this channel is adding real value to you, consider becoming a supporter. Your support allows me to continue this work, bringing light and knowledge to more and more people. Every contribution, no matter how small, is received with enormous gratitude. And now I challenge you. Choose one action, just one, that you will take today toward your financial prosperity. It can be small. It could be researching something, making a phone call, starting to track your expenses, talking to someone. Anything that moves you in the right direction. And do it today. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Because the energy is favorable now. And every day you postpone is an opportunity that slips away. So seize this moment. Surf this wave of transformation that's happening. And trust that you can. Trust that you deserve it. Trust that everything is falling into place in your favor. Because it is. And soon you'll look back and see how your life has changed. How you've grown. How you've prospered. And you'll be grateful for believing. For persisting. For not giving up. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. Now all that's left is for you to believe too. A big hug, lots of light, and until the next video.